Hello and welcome to another battle report where we try and be a better gamer. Today we're doing a domination on the map Mountains of Morn, Beastmen versus Tzeentch. And as you can see, I went for some mobility, some shielded boys to receive the Daka. A lord that isn't so snipeable, though he is vulnerable to fire, I guess. And a caster of my own. Now what I was expecting was a lot of pinks and blues, hence the mobility, and the shield because he has a lot of range. He's actually starting out with quite a bit of different units. A lot of Furies, Marauders, Halberdiers, Marauders. So, and Spawn and Forsaken on this side. He sees me going for this point, so he's also going for that. I'm going to do both sides, and then if I can collapse. As you can see here, it's a bit tight here, so it's not distributed evenly, so I'm wondering at this point in the actual match how it will go. So I get some warhounds for that point and reinforce this one a lot, knowing I'll probably save there because those weren't hidden. And let's see how this big important engagement goes. Furies against Harpies. And some more Furies against Harpies. Probably should have had some extra range here. What did I cast there? Did I summon a Manticore? I think I summoned a Manticore. Yes, there we go. I don't know if I noticed this during the match though, but that's now bueno. Some Chaos Furies. In the meantime, the Goreherd with shields are getting ripped apart by the Forsaken. Yeah, the low armor, and they don't have a lot of melee defense either. He's reinforcing here with knights. So as you can see, this point isn't going all that well. However, he's neglecting this point, so I'll be capturing that one. He has this point for now, but I should be able to wrestle this from him, because he's been focusing on this point while I've been stalling there and getting points here. So right now I should be up to 2 cap very soon. And we see Morgar duking out for as long as he can. Summoning in the Chaos Spawn. Now I have 2 points, so I will eventually win faster than he will, if I can hold these points. So we're testing this point very well, getting decent value, I think. Actually, I guess, yeah, this expensive front losing means I'm behind more than I realized. So yeah, up on capture points, but down on value, which will translate in him trying to cap the other points first. Why does he have capture weight here? Doesn't even have anything on the field. That's weird. So trying to have a token force here so he doesn't immediately get everything off there. Summoning some Chaos Spawn to try and keep that middle point. Let's see, I have some forces rallying here. I'm trying to keep him honest there, though he's just taking his time to get the Morgar down and keeping his barrier up probably. Pulling these units back to reinforce with the other incoming units. Now that he's getting onto this field, the Centaurs did break before they got there. And I have a feeling, which you might have as well, that it's gonna go downhill very fast from here. These are pretty much out of the picture because they can't just swarm in here. So my goal here now is to keep these two, still scrapping on this one, but it's mostly winning. But I am losing here though. And it's reinforcing units. Let's see, do I put these up the middle point fast enough? Decent speed. I should probably be trying to take these around, although he has his Chaos Knights there, so probably not. Some bit of extra units here as well. By now they've slain our lord, but they took a long time doing it, and in the meanwhile all these units were stuck there. These harpies should have been in sync more to attack the lord together. Also gets someone up on his own. I am still controlling this, but not for very long, I think. Because morale is not looking very good for me. Chaos Spawn against Chaos Spawn. But he also has some Chaos Warriors. Now I do get in the back. Why is this flank secure when they're... As we can see, I also lost this point. I'm not doing great on this, and he can reinforce with this one, so I'm thinking... At this moment in time, I guess I realized that the value lead has been substantial for most of the game, being triple capped with no real hope of getting it back. As we look at the values here, Morgor didn't get much done. Oof, he got even less done. Big expensive unit not getting much done either, because they're just too weak against the spawn. So yeah, overall I expected a totally different army from him. He went more infantry focused, well, melee focused. Which kinda led to a build order loss, I suppose. As you can see, pretty much nothing of me has value. Yeah. Oh, his lord got a ton of value. Spawn decent value. Helvers, because yeah, I had the Chaos Warriors and some Centaurs. He probably got good value here. He's cleared a lot of chaff. These beat the Furies. These did okay. Decent, not too impressive here though. But yeah, his initial value was way too hard. So this was, I think, mostly a build order loss. I was expecting entirely different armies, so you know, that happens. Hope you learned something from this, and I'll see you in the next battle report.